Good evening, everyone. Tonight we have a cello box of 1988 Donruss. We'll be looking for the Tom Glavine rookie card, Roberto Alamar rookie, Mark Grace rookie, as well as your usual stars and Hall of Famers from this set. Once again, junk wax air, not a high dollar set, but back in the day, this is definitely one of my favorites. Probably one of the first sets I got into, besides 87 tops, 88 score, etc. While the design is not very favorable nowadays, it was all there was back then. So we dealt with it and we enjoyed it because that's what there was. There was tops, score, Donruss and Fleer. By far, 88 Fleer was my favorite out of all the 88 sets, but I did open a fair amount of 88 Donruss as well. So these do have, a special place, in my childhood. So we'll be revisiting that special place tonight as we go through these 24 cello packs. And I appreciate you hanging in there with me. Let's take a look at the Beckett from back in the day. Tonight we have the, let's see here, May 1988 Beckett with Eric Davis on the cover. And let's check out the prices from back in the day. You can see cover boy was Matt Noakes. The set, $28. Wow. And rising back then. Some of the hot cards, you see we got Ellis Burke's rookie card, Matt Noakes, $1.25. Yeah, these aren't going to hold up over 30 years. Don't worry, guys. Mark Grace is $1.25 back then. McGuire, $1.25. Kevin Seitzer, first Donruss card, $1.50. Mark McGuire, Diamond King, $1. Don Mattingly, $1.50. Who else we have? Eric Davis was $1. He was hot back then. Definitely fizzled off. Is that right? Look. Sam Horn rookie card, $1.25. Can't wait to pull that Sam Horn tonight. And apparently there are multiple pages on here, this set. Let's check out the other half of it here. McGuire, $1.50. Mattingly, $1.50. The bonus card there. I forget what those are, MVPs, or we'll figure it out. Wade Boggs. And then we got, look at that, Greg Jeffries short print rookie card, $3.50. Hot. He was the card back then, the hottest card in the set and the rookie you wanted to get. But let's take a look at how these cards age. We'll pull out the Beckett from October of this year. And as usual, 30 years later, there's not a whole lot of paper dedicated to this set. As you can see, the complete set now a whopping $10. So, didn't age very well. We have Roberto Alamar, $2. Mark Grace, $2. Caminiti rookie card, $2. Barry Bonds, $2. Glavine at $3. And then you got, David Wells rookie card, $1. Maddox, second year, $1. The other stars, Clemens, Ryan, etc., etc. So once again, not a set you're going to get rich off of if you stockpiled, but still, a fun set from back in the day when most of us were kids opening these. So let's go ahead and get started on this. All right, let's see what we can get out of these cards tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me as I probably struggle to open up these cello packs here. Hopefully they're not searched, although I don't know who in their right mind would honestly waste their time searching 88 Donruss, but hey, you never know. Blast from the past here. Oh, don't want to forget James Steele's there. And of course, we got multiple puzzle pieces here. Definitely going to get hot on that puzzle. Nelson Liriano, rated rookie. Lance Johnson, Kirk Gibson, Eric Plunk. Bill Buckner. Nice eyebrows, Bill. Ivan Calderon. Okay. Another one there. Alan Trammell. And that is about it for that one. Let's move this along here. Not much to see other than 30-year-old paper that is going to annoy the what out of me. Fernando Valenzuela squaring up for a bunt. Pedro Guerrero. Danny Tartable, some puzzle pieces. Kevin Elster, another hot one back then. That's had a couple of hot prospects. Didn't necessarily pan out like they hoped. Thought they would, take their late 80s dominance into the 90s. Didn't necessarily happen. And look what we have here. We have Ryan Sandberg on the cover. Or excuse me, on top here, on the cover. But as these aren't worth much, it's not really worth saving. Got Melito Perez, not very happy. Same cards as before, it looks like. We got the Lee Ripken family. Big deal back in the day to have, all three of them on the same team there. David Cohn, Bonilla, Tommy John, Diamond King, looking about 95 in that pick. I think he was 95 that year. Jim Rice. So far, nothing to write home about, but, as we all know, there's not necessarily that much to write home about in this set. But it would be nice to pull some of the stars, and not Frank Viola. Greg Swindell. All right, talk about stars. We got Darryl Strawberry, Mackie Sasser, rated rookie card, some more wonderful puzzle pieces. Greg Swindell again. Hey, we got multiple Swindells in the same pack. I better go play the lotto. I am a lucky man. Eric Davis, MVP. We saw that on the cover of the Beckett for the price check earlier. Would have been a hot card back then. Hey, this is one of those prototypical players of the era. Speed and power, along with the greatest player ever, Canseco. Let's see, Winfield there. Joe Carter. Kevin Seitzer, a hot one back then. Another Kevin Elster. Bert Blyleven. Winfield. Kevin Seitzer. And so far, we've got Zilch. And this is one of those sets where, someone searched it. I don't really think you'd ever really, be that upset because it's 88 Donruss. Other than the joy of pulling out those good cards, it's not like you're out a whole lot of money. Still wouldn't be happy though if it was searched, but Dave Parker. So far, not pulling much of anything. Glenn Hubbard, Diamond King. I spoke too soon. Oil Can Void. Julio Franco. Dennis Eckersley. Oh, look at that. Greatest player of all time, Jose Canseco. He gets to sit in the front row. Or back in the day, used to love that card. Be real giddy if I pulled it out of a pack. Probably was only worth $1 or $2 then, but still, he was the hottest thing back then. Remember going to a card show in '88, I think it was, getting 8x10's autograph with him and his brother. Fun times. Mark Grace rookie. There we go. Okay. A little off-centered. Ron Gant, another one of my favorite players from back then. Along those lines of Eric Davis, the speed and power types. He was a hot one back then. McGuire, Diamond King. Melito Perez. That's what happens when you're the brother of Pascual Perez and have really bad hair. You look like that all the time. Just mad. Don Mattingly, MVP. Mattingly back then, really hot. Beloved Donnie baseball in this area. Couldn't do any wrong. Everybody loved him. It was hard, you know, back then. You couldn't really hate the guy. It's not like he was like Canseco, where he was, quote, you know, controversial. Tony Fernandez, rest in peace. Oh, there it is right here. Back in, awful centering now. Back in the day, would have been jumping up and down over this one. Greg Jeffries rookie card. You know, he can sit in the back row, just as a reminder of how the mighty have fallen since then. Tommy John, age 65. Hubie Brooks looking really happy. Dale Murphy should be in the Hall of Fame, although he can take solace in being on the cover of the box of 1988 Donruss. You know, I'm sure he would much rather be in the Hall of Fame than have that distinction, but you take what you can get, I guess. Bobby Bonilla with the greatest contract ever signed. He's going to get paid until he's 65, I think. Who's smarter than him and his agent? Dave Stewart. Actually happy in that pick. Usually looks all pissed off in his cards. Ozzie Smith. Yeah, checklist. Gotta have those. All right, moving right along. Getting close to the halfway point of this. This plastic has not held up well over, you know, 30 plus years. Denny Martinez, we got Lee Smith, Ron Darling, Diamond King, George Brett. You want to caption that, huh? That's a good one there. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Not a whole lot. Fred Lynn. Pascual Perez looking a little happier, a little more happy than his brother. Johnny Ray. Mark McGuire, MVP. Paul Molitor, and Lenny Dykstra. You know, one bad thing about these cards, obviously, you know, it's dark border. Definitely not as big an issue as the 87 Donruss. Of course, everyone knows those are the black borders. Horrible time trying to get a, you know, a mint one of those. You know, these were, you know, just as bad sometimes. You got a nice Wade Boggs, Billy Ripken, another checklist, another Tim Raines, Benito Santiago, Nelson Liriano, Lance Johnson, Kirk Gibson, Eric Plunk, Scott Fletcher, Diamond King. All right, now I believe we are at the halfway point. Always appreciate you guys hanging in there for these. Another Ron Gant. Frank White, Greenwell, hot one back in the day. Andre Dawson, coming off a great 1987. Not a whole lot to say because not a whole lot coming out of here. So let's move this along. You know, if you guys have any comments, feedback, you know, sets you want to see opened up next, you know, as always, let me know. Another Pascual Perez, never have too much soul glow. Bill Buckner with the dead rats above his eyes. Ricky Henderson. George Bell. Roberto Alamar rookie with a bum corner on it. Thank you. So now we're just looking for the Tom Glavine rookie to get the big three out of here. Another Ryan Sandberg, Ripken Diamond King, Eckersley, Cal Daniels Diamond King. Look out. Palmero. Another Ricky Henderson. Eddie Murray, Tim Raines, Robin Yount, Tony Gwynn. Nice Hall of Fame pack. But don't really care about the Hall of Famers if their cards really aren't worth anything. And Dwight Gooden at the end. Okay, hopefully we get something good out of here. Jack Morris, another Sandberg, Ripken Diamond King, William McGee, Roberto Alamar rookie again. Better corners on this one. So Jody Reed, Ken Caminiti rookie. He can go in the back row. And there's also the illustrious Jay Buhner rookie card in here as well. You know, Matt Williams, some other, you know, solid players, lesser known stars. There we go. We got Mr. Tom Glavine. Nice 90, no, this is some horrible centering though on it. The guy was drunk when he cut that sheet. Oh man. Nice McGuire. That was definitely a popular card back then too. After his big year in '88. Dale Murphy MVP, should be in the Hall of Fame. Ruben Sierra. Bill Buckner again with them eyebrows. Kirby Puckett. That was the one bad thing about Ricky Henderson, about cello packs. A lot of times you get some corners just because they're so tightly packed in there. There's not really any room for error. The box gets jostled around a bit, especially, you know, it's been sitting for what, 32 years, 33 years. And a good thing it's not a, you know, $25 card coming out of there, so if you get a dented corner, you're not out too much. Then again, when you got cards centered like that Glavine, not going to get much for that one anyway. Another Ruben Sierra, Lou Whitaker, Julio Franco, Tartable, Billy Ripken, Harold Reynolds, Ellis Burks, a hot one back then. You know, with Ellis Burks and Greenwell, you know, they were going to be the cornerstone of the Red Sox franchise and take them into the 90s and really lead them back into being, you know, competitive, but didn't really pan out like they hoped. Oh, nice Bo Jackson here. Everybody likes Bo. Let's see, Dawson Diamond King. Tony Pena. George Bell. Corey Snyder. Boy, he just looks goofy, huh? Where's my pickup? But good old Corey Snyder. Oh, we got a Joey Meyer rated rookie. All right, so we got 6 packs left of these cellos. Pulling out some high dollar cards here. I'm gonna be able to send my kids to Harvard off of this break. Roger Clemens, nice Clemens there. Another Roberto Alamar. Centering a little off on this one too. Printing error up there. The corners are okay though. So 3 Alamars, definitely take that. Seen one of the display box cases of this on I think it was Macari or eBay. 216 packs. It was like $45 and then $15 shipping. So basically, you know, $60 for the whole display with 216 packs of this in there for $60. I almost bought it, you know. Still might, you never know. I get bored sometimes on there and just spend money being an idiot. Just because, oh yeah, I want this. So 216 packs and a nice display case of 88 Donruss. I mean, it's really hard to pass that up. I mean, just look at these cards. Who wouldn't want to open 216 packs of these now? And Barry Larkin, it's a nice card. And 216 packs of one of the most iconic sets ever. 88 Donruss in the nice display too. You can't beat that. Still might pick it up though, but I don't think I would keep many viewers on that video if I opened all 216 packs. That would be a brutal one there. Hopefully we can get another Glavine out of here that's not centered like that, because that's horrible centering on the one we did pull. Mark Langston, Tim Raines Diamond King, another checklist. Beautiful puzzle pieces. Nice Daryl Strawberry. Fred McGriff. Andy Van Slyke. Another Ripken family one. Quisenberry. Let's see here. Paul Molitor, Diamond King. Steve Balboni. We got Lee Smith, Don Sutton. And that's how you know when your cards you're ripping are old, when some of the stars, you know, you pull out of there that are were at the end of their careers or now like in their 70s and 80s and they're really old and you're like, man, that was a long time ago. Goose Gossage. Will Clark Diamond King, Ripken Diamond King. Sutcliffe, Robin Yount, Tony Gwynn. Dwight Gooden. Shane Rawley, Diamond King. Can't forget about Shane Rawley. All right, we're down to our last two. I know most of you are like, thank you. If you're even still watching. I give you guys props if you made it through a whole video of this. That's dedication. Cecil Fielder, Robin Yount. Good old puzzle pieces. Another Dwight Gooden. David Cohn, Bonilla. Oral Hershiser. Eric Davis. Gary Thurman rated rookie. Al Leiter rookie. Looking all beat up. Al Leiter. I guess we could put him in the back row because no one else is going to sit there. Let's see what we get. Some last pack magic out of 88 Donruss. Of course, the last pack is probably going to take forever to open because this 32-year-old plastic has seen better days. All right, let's see what we can pull. Come on, another Glavine that's centered. Come on, Mattingly MVP. Tony Fernandez, Diamond King. We got a Jack McDowell rated rookie. Sean Abner. Nolan Ryan, first time I've seen him, I believe. Ron Guidry. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Another Glavine. Much better centering on this one. I think if we look at the two of them side by side, I think there's definitely a little better on the centering. So I'll take that. Thank you very much. Sam Horn, a hot one back then. Wally Joyner. Yeah, first time seeing some of these guys tonight. Lance McCullers, Cecil Fielder again, Bed Rosie and Steve Sachs. Andy Van Slyke, Diamond King, Todd Royal, Mickey Brantley. We end with Bob Forsch. All right. Well, box wasn't searched. We got all three of the big rookies out of there. Although one of those Glavines was horribly cut, we did get a halfway decent one there at the end, which was good. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there for this lovely box of 1988 Donruss Cellos. I thank you again, because it was, pretty rough. Not the greatest set to go through nowadays, but like I said, still fun for me. Hopefully for you guys as well, taking you back to 1988. Thanks again. Can't thank you guys enough if you stuck it out, and I will see you in the next video.